You ever read that little red book? You know, the one that like talks about kind of the most leftist ideas. Talks a lot about the preconditions needed for the change in the system. You know, words we can't use on the app. I get a lot of this from people who call themselves leftist, right? But that what they want is to preserve jobs for people. And like, bro, that's capitalism again. Like, you're not revolutionary for trying to force humans to go do jobs that machines can now do. And maybe you think, oh, well, no, they can't do it. I'm telling you, man, I read the research and publish videos on it every day. And I teach it as a professor, and I teach it to the Fortune 500. And I'm watching the rollout of AI across corporate America. And I'm also teaching people how to do it effectively and not just in a bad way. I will say I get a lot of people saying, no, this is bad. And I'm like, I'm sorry, it's not bad for me. So it must be a skill issue. Most people don't know what they would do with a personal assistant, right? They do not understand what it is that they can hire people to do or what cognitive offloading actually allows you to do. But I've started a lot of companies, and so I know what you can hire people for and what will speed you up and what will slow you down. And I've architected a lot of teams before. And I actually taught 2 million people some part of their CS education. So when you say like, I bought the marketing, like it's the worst kind of mansplaining. I mean, you're just the worst mansplainer on earth, right? Like, and everybody sees you do this and you don't win any points. You just sound silly and like you don't have the skills to use this thing. And that's fine. It takes a while for people to learn and adopt these things, but I just, every time somebody comes into my comments and they're just like, oh, you don't understand. You read the marketing. I'm like, did you see any of my videos? Have you seen any of my videos? Do you know who I am, bro?